Question number 5 on the Unit 3 practice test. We're looking for horizontal and vertical tangent lines. They did give us what dy dx is equal to, as well as the original curve itself. Horizontal tangent lines occur when the slope is 0. So we want to set slope, which is this equation right here, equal to 0. If I divide two things and I get 0, that means the top is 0. So anytime y is equal to 4/3, I get a slope of 0. We're not guaranteed any points on the curve, though, when y is 4/3. So we need to go back to the original equation and plug in 4/3 for our y's. So if I put 4/3 in for y here, I've got 3x times 4/3 equals 4x plus y squared. Y is 4/3. So 4x equals 4x plus 16 over 9. Subtract 4x from both sides. I get 0 equals 16 over 9. So there are no x values that have a y value of 4/3 because I get a false statement here. The only time we had a slope of 0 was when y was equal to 4/3. Therefore, there are no horizontal tangent lines. Part B, we're doing very similar, but now we're looking for vertical tangent lines. Vertical lines have an undefined slope. If this is slope and I need it to be undefined, that means we're setting the bottom equal to 0. Solve for one of the variables. I'm going to solve for x. So add 3x to both sides. 2y equals 3x. So x equals 2/3 y. And then just like we had to plug in 4/3 back into the original equation, you have to substitute back into the original equation. So we were putting 2/3 y in for all the x's. So I've got 3 times x times y equals 4x. X is equal to 2/3 y plus y squared. So we have 2y squared equals 8/3 y plus y squared. I'm going to get my equation equal to 0. Subtract y squared from both sides. Subtract 8/3 y from both sides. Factor out a y. So either y equals 0 or y minus 8/3 is 0. So we have vertical tangent lines when y is equal to 0 and when y is equal to 8/3. We set the bottom of the slope equal to 0. We substituted it back into the original equation. Vertical tangent lines are written x equals, and I have the y values of those points. To get the x values of those points, we're just going to go straight back to this equation right here and plug in those y values. So if I plug in 0 for y, I get x equals 0. So we have a vertical tangent line at the point 0, 0. The vertical tangent line, the equation, is going to be x equals 0. And if I plug in 8/3 there, I get x equals 16 over 9.